Hello, this is the VulcanWolverine here, and I've never put any videos up on YouTube, but I'm gonna probably start putting up some videos and showing some targeted individuals what you can do against these guys that are attacking you. I have a neighbor on my left side and a neighbor on my right side who are attacking me with directed energy weapons, and they also have me on remote neural monitoring. And tonight I was like with my family eating dinner, and they were hitting me at dinner and hit me in the side of the head, hit me in the chest, and it's very painful. It's very degrading, and there's nothing you can really do because they've got you trapped inside your house or your apartment. But I found a lot of ways, like aluminum paint, aluminum enclosures, aluminum polyester, a lot of things that can really get you defended and well off. So I'm gonna upload some videos just to help. And I'm pretty nervous right now. They're actually hitting me. They've hit me really hard tonight, and like in the chest and the neck, and it's been going on for about 2 years in my house. So it's wrecked my life. I've seen other people who it's made them kind of go crazy too, but it exists. It's in America, and these guys, they've got their hands on these microwave weapons and these satellite systems that can hit you with radioactive stuff. So I'm gonna try and show you some things that I've done, because I've kind of one-upped them. Occasionally it's been kind of an arms race, where I get defenses built up and they, get stronger microwave weapons, and to try and keep me up all night, to really hurt me, to hurt my head and my chest. They usually aim it at my genitals, and I'm not sure why they do that. It seems like sort of a ritual abuse, where they're trying to hurt you all the time. And I don't understand the 24-hour torture aspect of it. I don't know how these guys have so much time on their hands. One of the guys has a wife and kids who's doing it. He's ex-military. He's got connections. And one of the things they do to me is they're like, they do the V2K. So I have the voice to skull coming through my house, and on the V2K, they're basically like, just arguing amongst themselves, or saying, hey, let's go ahead and kill him, or let's fuck this guy, let's get him out of here. But then when I do leave, they follow me. Like, the guy will hit me remotely. He'll hit me remotely with the satellite. And if I stay anywhere for like 3 days or more away from my house, he'll either send people from here, either people from around the house will come follow me physically to torture me, or when I was in Florida, I think what they did is they had a network there, because I live in Baton Rouge, and I think they had a network there of I think like corrupt policemen or corrupt people in that area who were also into attacking target individuals. I'm not going to go into a lot of whole details right now. I'm not really good at public speaking either. I'm better at like one-on-one talking. I'm really nervous because they're also, doing the high-pitched EMF frequencies in my ears right now. He's been hitting me in the throat, in the chest, a lot tonight while I was with my family. And so it's really been kind of hurting me tonight. It's also really cold, so it's not going with the cold weather really well. And this is my enclosure right now, and I'm pretty smart. I've been kind of fending them off and getting them to back off a little bit, but I just don't see an end to it. It's been going on for 2 years. It's this constant torture, and I don't understand it. I don't understand how it can exist in America, really. They do remote neural monitoring to me so they can basically hear and see, what I'm hearing and seeing. But if I talk to them and I'm like, this is crazy, you guys are hurting me, stop, this sucks, my family's being hurt, because they're shooting radiation down from a satellite to me while I'm at a dinner table with my family. So my family's getting all this radiation too. They're also trying to poison me. They're blowing poison through my pipes, and I'll walk outside, I'll smell sewage, or I'll smell burning like a burning hamburger smell. And they do it, when children are sitting at the like the stoplight, waiting for a bus. It's like, it seems like they don't care about any other people. They don't care about me. They don't care about other people. It seems very sociopathic. I've consulted with one lady who's going through it too, and I've talked to other targeted individuals, and it drives us crazy. It drives people crazy. They don't know what to do. It's new technology, so this is where I'm at. I'm going to try and use my good camera and just give as much testimony as I can, because my life sucks. I mean, they're making my life suck. I can't, I work some for my mom, and I'm trying to get disability and things like that, but I'm a very smart guy. I worked at a very good computer company for many years. I'm intelligent, I can do a lot of things. These people with these weapons, it's like their job is to keep you down. Their job is to keep it so you're in pain and confused, and you're isolated from your friends and your family. I mean, I have one best friend. His name, I won't tell you his name, but I can't tell him about this, and I become disconnected from him. It's a horrible thing they're doing. It's so monstrous, I can't even believe it. And with the V2K, which I pretty much stopped. I've stopped it with a lot of the things I'm doing, which I'll show you, in later films, because I'm gonna put up a lot of videos. I feel like since I've been able to deal with this in a good way, that I kind of have a responsibility to some people who may be being hurt worse or have worse conditions than me. But it's like my best friend. I haven't seen him in probably a couple months, and I can't tell him about this. Even my best friend, because it's so crazy, and they're hitting me with technology that's from a satellite. It's like EMF frequencies beamed around my head to create pain, beamed to my genital area to create pain, beamed to my chest, my throat, all these areas, and he would never believe me. It's almost like if you don't experience it, you're incapable of believing that it could happen. And even my parents, I have a psychiatrist, and my parents who love me. I have a lot of people who really care for me, and I don't think they believe me, and that's okay. But and that's what you got to realize as a targeted individual, that some people that you may love and they love you, they may not believe you because they can't even imagine, the technology and stuff. And even you, it's I tell my parents that, I don't expect them to believe me, because even I wouldn't believe this if I wasn't going through it, but I really, and, I like comic books, but I've never written to any of my favorite comic books. I've never written anybody. I've never spoken out. I've never done videos for anything. Nothing's ever seemed important, enough for me to give my own story, to give my own opinions. But this thing, this gang stalking, electronic surveillance, satellite terrorism on people, this is something that's so evil. It seems like, I have to come out and speak. I have to, because I've been going through it for 2 years. And, at first I thought that it was just something kind of special made for me. I was smoking pot in an apartment complex, and then the guy starts doing this high-pitched sound into my apartment. And then it's I move away from there to a house, and they followed me there. They got the guy next door to do it. And then it escalated from just the high-pitched noise, the EMF frequency emitter, to actual beams of EMF that just pound on your head, plus heat beams. I mean, just like it's grown and blowing poison through my pipes, and it's this guy who's like telling everybody around him that he wants me out of there, but then he follows me like 4 hours across states. So it doesn't make any sense at all. And I mean, they have weapons that they use on the satellite and directly to each side of me that make no sound. Yet they can create crushing headaches. They can create muscle spasms and pain and depression like you wouldn't believe. And it's hard because when they're doing this, it's like they do it 24 hours a day. And that's why I think money's involved somehow, in my case. I don't know. I don't know if money's involved. I don't know if this guy's just getting a thrill out of it. I have no idea. Like, I mean, I don't really care. I just know that this is the situation I'm in. Like, I have a great family. I have a great opportunity. Like, I'm pretty bright, and I've gotten a lot of materials to defend against it. So, since I'm in a pretty good case of it, I can kind of handle it. I really feel a responsibility because I see a lot of people online, on YouTube who are going through the same thing that I am. I mean, they're hitting me really hard right now. It's like the high-pitched noise, beams against my skull. Every time I drive home, I smell sewage, like right when I drive in, because they're trying to poison me. They even pipe it in through the pipes in my house, so I'll smell it, in my kitchen. And I'm going to try and get more comfortable speaking to a camera for you guys, because it's almost the worst thing I could ever imagine happening to somebody. It's like a bunch of people who've decided that I could live or die, who cares, get me out of the house, and then they'll follow me and do the same thing in another location, or just hit me as hard as they can in the house. And so the first year of it, with being in the apartment complex, I thought it was especially for me. I thought it was like, oh, this is something that this older guy has figured out, and he's just trying to get me out of that apartment place. And that was a couple months. Then I moved to the house, and it was the high-pitched sound in one room. I moved to the other end of the house, and then I see this guy walking across the house, talking to the other neighbors and getting them involved. And so there's a married guy on one side who's doing it. He has a wife and kids, and then there's the other side, which is a young Latino man and two older Latino gentlemen, and they've all joined in to just like shoot this radiation at my body. I was painting the walls with aluminum paint one day, and I was walking around to the other side, and I saw him. I mean, I saw the